Okay. Now, before we even touch halftime, we got to look at the atmosphere. You got players showing up, turning interests into meme culture, spectacle, trying to get his viral moment. What he thought he was going to be, Kaepernick? Because that's what this event is now. The Super Bowl isn't just about football anymore. It's entertainment. It's branding, narrative, cultural signaling. And when the stage is that big, everything that happens on it gets magnified. Which brings us to something even more telling.
What's your favorite Bad Bunny song?
I already got one. Sorry about that.
I don't know who that is.
I never heard of Bad Bunny.
I don't know who that is.
I heard performing at halftime.
But yeah, I don't know who that is.
I don't know no Bad Bunny song.
Do you think they made a mistake?
I believe so. I ain't never heard of bro till now.
I don't have one.
I don't listen to him.
I don't know any song.
Oh, what the heck's it called? I blanked out the name.
I don't think I have one.
I don't know Bad Bunny song.
That's a tough one.
I don't have one.
I don't really listen to that, but I can't lie.
I really do not know any.
I haven't listened to any songs.
I don't know any to keep it G.
I just tuned into Bad Bunny this morning because is it DTMF?
DTM2.
Like your second favorite?
I don't think I can name it.
I like Titi Mi Pregunto, Seda, and Moscow Mule.
What is it, Monaco?
The one with Cardi B. I can't remember the name.
I don't really listen to Bad Bunny, bro. It's the one that go, ooh, boy. Yeah. That's all I know, though. That's because Drewski be singing it.
I know the words or like the name of it. I never heard
Yeah,
of Bad
just
Bunny.
say this, La Camiseta.
La Camiseta. Yeah, there we go. That's
La
my favorite.
Camiseta?
La Camiseta.
Okay, that means t-shirt in Spanish.
Now, this right here, this wasn't political. This was, this wasn't even commentary. This was organic. Players asked a simple question. And you saw hesitation, confusion, blank stares. And that's not an attack. That's a signal. Because when the headline performer for America's biggest sporting event doesn't resonate with the people inside the culture surrounding that event, that disconnect becomes visible. Not forced, not scripted, visible. And that disconnect didn't stay in the locker rooms, y'all. Definitely didn't. It made its way all the way to the top. I got Trump saying this thing. He wrote, hold on, I got to put me on the screen. My fault. The Super Bowl halftime show is absolutely terrible. One of the worst ever. It makes no sense. Is an affront to the greatness of America and doesn't represent our standards of success, creativity, or excellence. Nobody understands a word this guy is saying. And the dancing is disgusting, especially for young children that are watching from throughout the USA and all over the world. This show is just a slap in the face to our country, which is setting new standards and records every single day, including the best stock market and 401ks in history. There's nothing inspirational about this mess of a halftime show. And watch, it will get great reviews from the fake news media because they haven't got a clue of what's going on in the real world. And, by the way, the NFL should immediately replace its ridiculous new kickoff rule. Make America great again, President Donald J. Trump. Now, when Trump reacted, that's when this went nuclear, because regardless of where anyone stands politically, his voice doesn't land quietly. It amplifies. We all know that. And suddenly, this halftime show stopped being about music and became about identity, direction, and messaging, which are very key points. I ain't want my kids to watch no stuff like that. That's when reactions started stacking. And let's just say they ain't slow down. Not in a little bit.
Bad Bunny was not lying when he said we had to learn Spanish to watch the Super Bowl. That was hands down, and I'm not being over dramatic, the goddamn worst shit I ever just had to force myself to watch. A nigga over here with his phone in his hand with Google Translate up close to this TV screen trying to understand what the fuck's going on. And then he walks out with this revolutionary walk on American land in an American stadium with all of these foreign nation flags standing up against God knows what. And it looks like revolutionary shit in American country. I'm so tired of this shit. First it was with the niggas with BLM. Then it was with the Asians with the Asian hate. Now it's with the Latinos. Bro, the shit is just, it's cringe. It's cringe. It's completely cringe anytime that the status quo, the elites, pop culture, whatever you want to say, when they take an interest in any minority group, it becomes the most cringe shit. And they try to reenact real men Real women that truly stood up against oppression and had to put their lives on the line for what they believe. This nigga right here is a rich motherfucker, a rich gay nigga at that, which you never could have been in the past. For one, you a nigga like him couldn't have been rich and couldn't have been able to be successful being gay. So just you being able to have the success in America and standing up there and not speaking English for the people that help make you a big star, because you ain't really a star until America recognizes you. Don't get that twisted. You come here, you speak in Spanish, we don't understand what the fuck going on, and then you come out there walking up looking like a revolutionary. Bro, I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted with the NFL. The shit's been on some gay shit. It can't get worse than what it is. I'm absolutely disgusted with it. And this ain't just me being no conservative and being pissed about it. My nigga, I don't want to think about politics when I'm watching football. And I do politics for a fucking living. We do this stuff to disconnect from the simulation. I want brain rot sometimes. Now everything has to be political. That shit was trash. Nobody wants to see this shit. Nobody's asking for this. Nobody wants to see all of this, that shit at the Super Bowl. This is an American sport made for Americans by Americans. It's not a stretch. That was ass, nigga. I'm so tired of politics being forced on me. Having this gay ass nigga running all across the screen, hopping his way to and from. Nobody's satisfied with that. I kid you not. If you'd have told me 10 years ago that a Super Bowl in America was going to be entirely in Spanish, I wouldn't believe you. And then out of all people, amid the release of the Epstein files, they bring Lady Gaga out this bitch. I can't make this stuff up. I'm disappointed. If there was ever a chance to get disappointed in the NFL, nigga, I'm there. It can't get worse than where it already was, but damn it, they found a way, man. Shitty show, Super Bowl. I want to say other words, bro, but
I know.
Kids watch.
Here's where you see the deeper layer. This wasn't about language. This wasn't just about genre. It wasn't just about those two things. It was about perception of cultural trajectory. Where and what people feel the country is moving toward, and whether they feel included in that direction. And when people feel excluded, Americans, we don't whisper. I'm telling you, we broadcast, which is exactly what happened next.
Went into the Bad Bunny halftime show with an open mind. I'm a musician. If the beat is good, I want to hear it. If the musicians are good, I want to hear them. The beat was very good. I don't think this guy has any talent. Now, I say that, and I mean it technically speaking. If you don't know it, I'm a musician. I have been for just about all my life. I play a lot of instruments and was very successful at it. Sing a little bit too. The guy doesn't have any talent. I mean, even rapping, the beat wasn't really there for the rap. But you tell me if you think it's appropriate that the halftime show is almost exclusively in a foreign language. Puerto Rico is part of the United States of America. They all grow up learning English and Spanish, so I have no problem with some Spanish. No problem with some fill-in-the-blank language. But the majority of it has to be in the English language. It would be like if we had a halftime at some big soccer event over in a foreign country in Europe or South America or Central America, and we just had somebody rapping in English the entire time or speaking English the entire time or promoting the American culture the entire time. No, you go there and you do what's appropriate for that venue. You have the largest stage on the planet, and the guy almost exclusive. He said, God bless America, or United States. Then he added a bunch of other, Latino countries as well. I felt it was inappropriate. The dance, whatever, you're always going to have suggested dance at a big thing like that. And the beat was very good. But this guy, to me, doesn't have any talent. I don't get it. Lady Gaga sang very well, very short amount of time. He brings in Ricky Martin to do some singing. Ricky Martin's, of course, a very good singer. But you tell me, do you think it was appropriate that it was Spanish language almost the entire time and suggesting that Puerto Rico somehow was represented by what he just did? And it's not. It's an American territory. Give me your comments right now. Come on.
Now we're in full critique territory. Talent debate, execution debate, accessibility debate. And here's the thing most media outlets, choose to skip over. This conversation exists because the Super Bowl isn't niche entertainment. It's positioned as America's shared stage. So when viewers feel that shared space becomes segmented, they react accordingly. And some didn't just react. They redacted.
Just so everybody's clear, the NFL picked a dress-wearing, gender-fluid, Spanish-language rapper to perform at the Super Bowl halftime show. The guy doesn't even tour in mainland USA because he's afraid his illegal immigrant fans are going to be arrested by federal ICE agents. He hates Trump, he endorsed Kamala, he is a far-left activist who is incensed by the very idea that America should have laws and borders and basic cultural cohesion. And the real villain here is the NFL. They are yet again alienating half the country and spitting in the faces of their mostly patriotic male fans. So don't give the NFL the satisfaction. Tune out of the Super Bowl halftime show and tune into the TPUSA All-American halftime show. Just so everybody's clear, the NFL...
I want to know, what did y'all do? Did y'all tune into the halftime show, or did y'all tune into, the TPUSA? Let me know in the comments. I'll be honest. I was a bit busy. I'm not a football fan personally. I'm just keeping it real. And I had the TPUSA Turning Point event on from Officer Tatum's channel. Had that going in the background. But this is where behavior changes, because now we're talking about opinions. Actually, we're not talking about opinions. Okay, I was over here like, I don't think I said that right. Now we're not talking about opinions. We're actually talking about choices. Turning off, switching streams, watching alternatives, That's measurable impact to the NFL. When audience attention fragments, networks, they notice. Advertisers notice. Sponsors notice. That fragmentation showed up in real time. Yeah. That was even inside the stadium itself. So as you can see, she decided to enjoy herself. She brought TPUSA to the NFL. This right here sums the entire movement. One event, two audiences, different interpretations of what entertainment should represent, and whether people agree or disagree. You can't deny what unfolded. The halftime show didn't unite conversation and multiply perspectives. And when perspectives multiply, narratives collide. I'm just say that. So I want to ask you, was this evolution, misalignment, or just another reminder that culture is no longer one lane? Is it a multi-highway system moving in different directions at once? I don't know, this thing got me thinking deep. However, if you made it to the end of this video, I want you to write, aha. Yep, aha. To the woke NFL who just lost some viewers, 5 million, I believe, watching at one point at once during halftime. Yeah, they definitely gonna notice that. Y'all be safe. Go check out somebody today. You can quite literally be saving their life. Peace.